as Vestergaard slowly makes his way towards the centre circle. He was just nudged off the ball by Isaac Price, letting him know he was there. Vestergaard looks towards the referee as the ball goes forward, but West Brom win it back on the right side with Samuel Ealing Jr. on loan from near neighbours Aston Villa as the ball is sent over the top. Wout hesitated, nearly gave Albion striker Arne Hegber a chance to sneak in and take it from the Danish defender. Hegber, a recently capped Norwegian international, as the ball is slipped nicely by Fatawu to Ricardo. First time ball looking for Jordan Ayew, who will get there before Phillips, right to the penalty area and across the face of goal. West Brom were looking for the offside flag that didn't come. It was a really good move. Leicester moving through the field quickly and effectively, and then Jordan Ayew right to the box, got in behind. It was a tight angle and he was across the face of goal.
I think he was just onside as well, Andre Ayew. Yeah, as you said, John, the angle isn't a favourable one for him.
Should point out, not the Leicester Tony James, that is Jordan James's father, not the Tony James who scored that dramatic goal to keep Leicester in the second tier. Samuel Ealing Jr. will be able to come down the centre of the field, and he's gone fast. Great footwork, and Ealing Jr. on his debut has scored the most fantastic of goals for West Bromwich Albion, dancing through the defence and into the penalty area. And when the moment mattered the most, he slipped it into the bottom right corner as we look. And after Leicester's possession, after Leicester's early opportunities, the home side have got themselves in front with a debut goal from the loanee, Samuel Ealing Jr.
I mean, he does ever so well, does Ealing Jr. But you have to say, it's poor defensive from Leicester City. I mean, he dances through Wout Faes. He sort of commits himself, goes to ground, doesn't stay on his feet. There's 3v1 for Leicester in their own penalty box, and he just gets his toe to the ball, and it's a composed finish in the end, but it's an avoidable goal from a Leicester point of view.
10 minutes gone, West Brom 1, Leicester 0. And now Wout Faes as Leicester move it from left to right once more. Fatawu finding himself one-on-one with Charlie Taylor. Mikey Johnston will try and assist, and that leaves room for Ricardo. All on that far side, Leicester's right. Back to Fatawu again after a touch from both Winks and Ricardo. Here's the Leicester captain once more. 18 yards from the West Brom goal, right side. Bouba Samari, a touch and slips the ball to Ricardo, and Jordan James with a snapshot edge of the area that took a deflection and flew over the bar. It was dipping, not quite quick enough for Leicester's concerns, but it will be a corner, Leicester's first of the evening.
Right, such good play from Leicester. Good build-up, nice and patient, nice little one-touch football.
A corner from the Leicester right. It's an outswinger towards the penalty spot. Phillips there first, but it drops to Winks, and a shot through the crowd. Low and bouncing and just wide of the left post as we look. Winks a scorer here last time he was here and wasn't far off. Another one.
Great technique. Watches the ball all the way to his right foot. Gets his body over the ball, keeps it down, gets good power.
For Leicester in their change kit of pink this evening as Faes looks for that ball over the top again, this time for Fatawu. The clearing header will drop to Jordan Ayew. Leicester have it on the right as Fatawu comes in on his left foot, as we've seen so many times. That one was over, but you know, and West Brom certainly know, that is where the threat will be when Fatawu drifts in dangerously like that.
That weren't a great header, defensive header. I think it was Charlie Taylor. Andre was straight onto the bits, and Fatawu, you know what he wants to do in that final third. 9 times out of 10, he wants to cut inside.
Here's Fatawu coming in from that right side, and midway inside the West Brom half, it's a chip ball that floats onto the boot of Mavididi. First time through 2 West Brom defenders to find Jordan James left of the penalty area. Comes back out to Mavididi, corner of the box on his left foot. Chip ball, it's over Ayew, but Fatawu will get there, but it's narrowly wide, agonisingly wide. In fact, it was Ricardo, and he's demanding a corner. Leicester again, so neat, so tidy in the build-up, and another move that deserved a goal.
Such good wing play from Steffi Mavididi, quick feet. The 2 West Brom lads don't want to go nice and tight just in case they bring him down. And how Ricardo, I mean, whether it has taken a deflection or not, we're not...
Hegber, he's done really well, left-footed shot, Stolarczyk got a palm onto it, gets there at the second attempt, again it just opened up, he went past Faes with ease, and then he's almost gone through Vestergaard and Samari to get the shot off, Stolarczyk diving to his left. Vestergaard this time going with a ball into the feet of Steffi Mavididi. Certainly showed glimpses of the quality in the first half. Sliding out was Phillips rather, but that will be a free kick and a yellow card for the West Brom defender, as Mavididi had one trick too many for the player that signed from Liverpool in the summer. 25 yards out. This is an interesting position for Leicester City.
I mean, he does throw himself in. Is it deemed a reckless challenge?
Jordan Ayew takes a big stride backwards, just looks over the wall, glances once more, right-footed into the wall with the shot. Will come out to Harry Winks on this right side. The big guns are still forward. Malumbi and Fass are tussling. Vestergaard's header was behind them. Maybe 8 yards out, header down into the ground, but Josh Griffiths down to his right to make a fairly comfortable save.
You know, I said there were some decent balls going in.
Nat Phillips and Chris Mepham, the two centre-halves, as well as right-back George Campbell. They're positioned over on the far side, just on the edge of the 18-yard area, as Moa hangs a ball into the air. Phillips was there first. It will drop on the 6-yard box, and it came off Ayew, then off Fass, and there's a chance that's into the side netting from George Campbell. Well, that was a real mix-up as Fass played the ball off the back of Jordan Ayew, and all of a sudden Campbell, I suppose Leicester should be thankful it fell to a defender rather than a striker.
It was panic, wasn't it? In and around that Leicester 6-yard box. I mean, they don't win the first contact.
Free kick around 5-6 yards in from the right touchline. Malumbi to the edge of the box where Mepham got something on it, then it fell to Price. 6 yards out, needed a firmer touch, but it was straight at Stolarczyk. And then overarm, it's bowled out to Fatawi, who's already deep into West Brom territory over on the far side. Gives it to Monga, who goes beyond Malumbi with ease. Checks back, caught by Moat. Free kick.
No, I mean, he does make things happen, doesn't he, Jeremy Monga? He's an absolute star. Down that left-hand side, nice and bright, wants the ball, wants to take defenders on, and wins Leicester a free kick in a dangerous area. Just feed him the ball, get the ball out to him.
Free kick that is...
What a chance for Price, by the way.
Yes, Fatawi this time does find Ricardo on the right. Drags the ball back to open up the space. Winks is on the edge of the area, left-footed over the bar. Looked as though he caught that sweetly enough, and it was going to bend into the top corner, but at the last moment it didn't quite dip as he would have wanted and into the net.
I just think as he shoots, as he pulls that left leg back to make contact, he's seen the where the goalkeeper is, his position.
Some instructions going out to De Cordova-Reid and Carranza. Looks like it will be a front two for Leicester in these closing stages. West Brom on the attack though with Johnson, who's gone beyond Christensen. He's kept it in, he's found Madja, and it came off Wout Fass 6 yards out. He was falling back, Madja, but he got the contact, and but for Wout Fass that might have nestled into the bottom corner. It is a West Brom corner.
You can't get done with one long pass like Christensen did then. Switched off, gone to a back three, one long ball over his head, gets caught, Johnston pulls it across, and I tell you what, that's a vital block by Fass. That is game, set to match.
Four-man Leicester wall, which has got plenty of height in it. Vestergaard and Fass in the middle, but it's through the wall, saved by Stolarczyk. Oh, and a big miss from Josh Madja. Just a few yards out, and somehow he skied it over the bar.
Well, how on earth has he missed that? It's a good save. Let's have a look at this. I mean, it goes through the wall.
Vestergaard, we're into an additional 5 minutes of added time. For Taiwo on the left with a left-footed cross from a deep position. Monga sprinting to the ball with eyes at Price. It's Price who gets there first. Ball slightly behind him, but he's away from Fass. And now he's got Samare, but he stands firm. And then a back heel to release Collier, who's in down the left side. Two maybe to pull it back to. He's got himself across the face of goal and wide. Two big chances for West Brom to seal it. Both missed. Leicester still in the fight.
Still in it, just. I mean, I would have done exactly the same as Toby Collier there, cutting in from this left-hand side.
It will be a corner from the Leicester left by De Cordova-Reid. It was low. Daka tried to do something with it. It's cleared as far as Winks, who will have time to look up, and he will feed the ball out to Abdul Fattah, who on this right side, looking to cut in on his left. Across that hangs toward De Cordova-Reid, and it's a late goal by Bobby De Cordova-Reid that gets Leicester the deserved equaliser at the Hawthorns. He steadied himself and had the time to volley precisely into the bottom corner, and those travelling Blue Army members can dance in delight in the West Midlands, knowing that Leicester have got the goal that they so richly deserved from the boot of Bobby De Cordova-Reid.
Do you know what? I'm not sure if it takes a slight deflection, but it doesn't matter. It's 1-1. And it's Fattah on this right-hand side. He's been faced by Chris Mepham, and I was delighted to see that. He beats him comfortably. He sort of hits it on the volley. I'm not sure if it's Nat Phillips. He watches it all the way to that right foot. He makes good contact, and it is big Nat Phillips who has the last touch. When it was going in, it doesn't matter. Leicester are level.